Alrighty, welcome back to the Cafe Vodcast, everybody. Hope you're doing well out there tonight. Tonight we have Richie Swift, the usual.
Hello.
Down here, and over on this side, KingJuice. First time on the Cafe Vodcast. He promised us 3,000 viewers by the end of the night, so make his dreams come true and smash that subscribe button. Drop this video a like, and let's get into it.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna get that 3K in no time, right, Juice?
Yeah.
Is it like just a bunch of phones in India that are all linked together and you pay a fee and then they come view your...
We're about to be T-series. That's what's about to
happen. This just in, Cafe Vodcast now automatically subscribed by every new YouTube channel in India. Let's go.
Hey. Thank you, Juice. Very cool.
Great meme. Well, happy 2022, boys. It is a new year. New year.
New me.
So, seemed like appropriate occasion to talk about New Year's resolutions, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're, what are we, 5 days into the new year? Are you still keeping them? Huh?
I failed after hour 1.
Let's go. Congratulations.
Yay, no goals.
Did you make it to hour 2? No.
There was no hour 2 for me, but Juice, did you? Did you make it past hour 2?
Bro, I haven't made a New Year's resolution in so long.
My New Year's resolution is 4K, but, you know.
4K? Like 4K followers or 4K monitors or?
Just 4K. It's my favorite resolution.
You go to Corbin's house, you just have 4Ks on the wall.
If it was 3, it'd be problematic. But the point is that we... The point is... I'm sorry, that was a little too much. That's all me. But the thing is, with resolutions...
Oh!
I'm sorry.
We promise this is a family-friendly show.
It is. It's just like in The Incredibles, right? In The Incredibles, they got away with some stuff. If we just brush past it, we should be fine.
Did they? I didn't even know. What did they get away with?
Yeah.
Maybe you better not say.
I'll
say it. It's not huge.
Miss Incredible, they got away with that, man. How do you make a kid? How do you make a cartoon character look like that? I'm not gonna go into details, but you know
that's not what I was talking about. But okay.
What part are you talking about?
I'm talking about when Syndrome, the main villain, goes to the house and he has a big S on his chest, and then she's like, "You're the babysitter?" He's like, "Yeah, you know, I wanted the shirt to say babysitter, but I don't think those acronyms would really work well, so."
BS.
Yeah. And I was like, "Hey, that was PG, so we're good."
Wow, that's hilarious.
Anywho, New Year's resolutions. I have a hot take on New Year's resolutions.
Oh, a hot take, huh?
I do.
Is it spicy? Is it the hottest of takes?
I think it's becoming less spicy because I've been seeing this notion be tossed around a lot more frequently recently than before when I was a child.
Lay it on
us. And
us.
that is, New Year's resolutions are a scam. And
yes, they are.
And it's one of those things where, thankfully, you know, the meme of New Year, New Me has been getting smaller and smaller because people are starting to realize that they are the same person December 31st, then January 1st, and what I consider it, or I should probably take a step back and say, it's kind of in our culture, in our society, to think that change is an event rather than a process. And New Year's resolutions is kind of perpetuating this idea that this event is about to happen and now your life's going to be different from here on out. And we're just forcing an event to happen, even though, like, that's not how change actually works. And, you know, if you had the idea, if you knew you had to make a difference somewhere, there's much more effective ways to actually go about that change. than New Year's resolutions.
Nice. That's a spicy take right there. That's a good take. I can agree with that. I mean, to a certain extent, I feel the same, because it goes back to this saying that you might have heard, that what it takes to get people somewhere is what it takes to keep them there, right? So like, if it took a lot of motivation to get you to start exercising or whatever, it's going to take a lot of motivation to keep you exercising. It's like it takes the exact same amount. So if it's artificially induced by something like New Year's, then you're not necessarily going to keep it up unless you can keep artificially giving yourself that energy boost that you had that got you started.
Yeah. There's an analogy of pushing a car up a hill. That, you know, you have to get the car up the hill because, you know, you have the motivation to do so. And then you start pushing it up, and then the moment you get tired and you're like, bruh, I don't want the car up the hill anymore. It starts rolling back. And at a certain point, it just goes right back to where it was before. And that kind of is kept in mind with motivation and discipline. Well, motivation is the thing that causes you to make the changes, but the discipline that comes afterwards is what forces you to keep going and then try to remember what the motivation was to begin with. So I don't know. I like that train of thought.
Nice. So what you're telling me is it's about drive. It's about power.
We stay hungry. We devour.
Put in the work and put in the hours.
10 plus hours.
Yeah, there we go. That's the energy I like to see.
Nice.
So, what do you think about businesses like gym memberships taking advantage of that motivation to lose weight?
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, big gym.
Honestly, like, I'm somewhat okay with it because, one, I think like they a lot of times do offer really good deals, you know, and like maybe it does help some people. I mean, they're definitely taking advantage of that situation, but at the same time, it's just like it's smart business too, you know. Like, I feel like it should be on the responsible adult to decide whether investing in a gym membership at New Year's is a good move or not, you know. I don't really blame the gym personally. I don't know.
Do you blame the gym or do you blame a person? Because like I know people who regularly go to the gym and it's just like, oh, I hate the first of the year. There's way more workers, all the machines are taken up, not being used properly. He said he just goes out and goes for walks, you know, builds our own gym, do that.
Yeah. I mean, that's a real concern for sure. I don't know.
Yeah, in the fitness community, they always say like the New Year's like boosts at the very end of the year and the very beginning, it just gets completely swamped, and then it just dies off like in 2 weeks. So they're just like, just ride the first month, guys. Just ride the first month. You'll be fine. And it's just like, I don't know. Like I said before, or it's like, or Juice said is like, oh, do you blame the company or the person more? And I say it's like a little bit of both, but more or less the option C, which is the culture rather than, because a person just follows the culture, and the culture says you have to like do this, have to do that, like certain ways, and then people just go, oh, this is just kind of like the accepted thing to do. Just get a gym membership for New Year's because, you know, heaven forbid I work out from home. Heaven forbid I do something. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know, it's not knocking the gym by any means, but like, again, the notion of like, oh, the event is here. Yeah. Make the change at this very moment and go from 0 to 100. You never went to the gym the whole last year. Now you're going to go every day for the week. Like, you're setting yourself up for failure. So I don't know. It's just, like I said, I think it's more cultural than just a person in specific, I guess. But there has to be some kind of like information that gets put out more. Like, to change the whole cultural thing, you have to get people to start talking about it, and that's why I'm like, I've been noticing recently, and I'm very glad that they are. That it's like New Year's resolutions or do just make smart goals, short-term goals. You know, that's how you do it. That not New Year's resolutions, but
So that's where the memes come in, right? Memes are that voice of truth that's like, you know what I mean?
Shockingly, yes. A lot of the times that is very much the case.
Oh, yeah. If you read between the lines on memes, you can find out more about what's going on in the world than if you read, like, any of the major news sources.
It's true.
Like, you can find out what's, like, really on people's minds.
Bro. Like, memes are probably the best way to news, because, like, if, like, people are constantly, like, posting, like, the same meme over and over again, you just get to the point where, like, what's up with this meme? Where is it coming from? Let me do a whole autobiography research about this right quick. I don't like feeling left out. And then, boom, the next meme already started.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, curiosity always, like, leads to new information type of thing. Because usually if you're not too curious enough when you're like looking at the news, because you just expect the information to come. But when you are like, oh, this meme is saying something, and you go, I wonder what they're talking about, and you, like you said, like, do the whole shablam. You start Google searching everything, going everywhere, and then you start reading like 15 different news sources, looking at Google Images, being like, bruh, this is crazy. When you're just sitting down watching like just local news or something, you're just sitting there watching the TV expecting stuff to be just given to you, and you know, it's just two people giving it to you rather than, I don't know, it's kind of
conglomerate.
Yeah.
A source of multiple people.
The multi-source?
The meta source?
Mark Zuckerberg?
Lofty from Mark Zuckerberg coming in, boys.
He doesn't own YouTube yet.
Yeah. Oh gosh. All we need is for Facebook and Google to tag team and go against Disney and Amazon, and we got it like World War IV right there.
Bro,
skip 3 entirely.
I was about to say the exact same thing. Just Disney and Amazon. Disney and Amazon fighting for the rights. It's crazy how those three companies are buying everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monopolies are bad. Monopolies are illegal.
Did you know that Disney just bought 20th Century Fox?
So,
what was the last thing Disney bought?
Oh man, I have no idea.
I think it was Fox.
Was it?
The last big purchase, rather.
I'm honestly surprised Disney hasn't bought Sony yet, just to own Spider-Man.
I was going to say Sony is actually massive. I think they're one of the top dogs.
But Disney could still buy them if they wanted to.
Perhaps.
You know.
I would think
okay.
Microsoft first or something like that.
I guess that's not technically. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see. With Sony, you got PlayStation, you got Spider-Man, you got headphones, you got
Walkman.
Well, I was gonna say electronics. Period.
Get the Xperia phone.
They're like the Walmart of technology. They just give you a bunch of like stuff that's mediocre, but they just give you so much of it though, and it's so accessible that they get so much money just because they're like the cheaper option. And they also offer like higher end stuff, but it's like if you get the really cheap stuff, it's most undoubtedly like a Sony owned.
Yeah, they actually have a decent camera brand too. They make pretty good mirrorless cameras.
They also own all of the Beatles music.
What?
This is an outrage.
They do.
How can that be?
They bought it from Michael Jackson, or his estate specifically.
Such a wild world.
I was about to say some Beatles knowledge for you. I can't go a couple days without talking about the Beatles, especially when I'm on camera. I'm sorry. Just keep going. You just got a meme of the guy like in his chair, like
And it's just a picture of Richie's face with the Beatles.
It's like, it's been 5 minutes since I talked about the Beatles.
So true.
Richie's just going door to door like, hello, would you like to hear about the Lord Saviors, the Beatles?
I heard that they're bigger than Jesus.
Oh gosh.
That was a meme from back then. Old people will understand that joke. John Lennon said that, and they got in a huge controversy. But
Don't worry. I'll understand that joke in 20 years. Don't you worry, my guy.
no one's gonna understand that joke in in 5 years. People are gonna listen to that and be like, "What did he just say?" It's like it's a meme from the '60s. I don't know what to tell you.
That kind of segues us, this whole conversation about Sony and everything into the other part, since I guess, we're kind of all agreed that New Year's resolutions equal bad. None of us have any. I almost have one, but not really. But anyway, since we've kind of come to agreement on that, that brings us to our next point that we want to cover tonight. Predictions for 2022. Give me your hot takes. Spicy hot takes, boys. What's going to happen this year?
Let's see. What's current? Right now, what is current? COVID is current. There's going to be at least... We're all going to have to get vaccinated and or probably some type of booster. That's one good prediction. Do we predict gas prices going down?
Nah. That seems like a bad bet. That seems like a bad bet.
I was going to say the only times this went down since the age of man was literally like the beginning of 2020. I think that's going to be the only time that's ever going to happen in human history.
Bro, it was like down to $1, wasn't it?
Yeah, I paid like $1.25 or something like that one day, and I was just like, "This is incredible."
Man, you said beginning of 2020, and I just thought, oh yeah, last year. It wasn't last year.
Oof.
Oh.
Yeah, someone at my work said 2019, and I was just like, oh, like a year or so ago, and it's like, oh no, that's 3 years ago. Bruh. I saw a meme that said 2022 to 2000 is the same as 1978 to 2000.
No, stop. Don't say these things to me. Pretty soon we're going to have that 90s show coming out.
I think it already exists.
Oh, no. Dang it. That'd be cool, though, because I feel like I missed out on culture in the 90s. I was alive, but I don't remember much of anything till, the end. And then everybody's like, Y2K is coming. Get your bottled water. Get your canned beans.
I remember my manager telling me about Y2K. He's like, it was absolutely crazy because, people were selling, generators for $3,000 no matter what the brand was. And there was actually people buying them because they thought the world was ending.
Oh, yeah. It was hysteria. It was kind of funny, but also dumb.
I mean, that kind of happened with COVID because, everyone's like, oh, we're going to be stuck in our house? Let me buy up all the toilet paper. And a Germ-X.
I wonder how many people still have all that toilet paper.
Not me.
I'm so glad because I bought a big old thing of toilet paper right before all that happened, and I was sad. It was crazy because, at Walmart, I had a couple of coworkers. They literally had to stand guard by a toilet paper pallet. Their shift was your shift was passing out one roll of toilet paper to people. That was your shift.
Back up. Citizen, back off, citizen.
They get a stick and they start poking people. Back! Get back! One for you!
They barricaded the toilet paper aisle and passed out. And was passing them out.
It's like Black Friday all over again.
Just for toilet paper.
Oh,
so
man.
At this point, do you think people will freak out over another COVID variant, or you think they're just gonna survive the once?
Yeah, that one. I definitely think that's going to be the...
I don't know. Every single time a crisis comes over, they always take the toilet paper. This isn't the first time. They keep doing it. They can't keep getting away with it.
All right, you heard it here first. Buy up your toilet paper before 2022 gets bad.
And we single-handedly caused all of the toilet paper shortages again, just because of this alone.
I heard people have been buying extra toilet paper. Everyone freaks out and runs to the store.
That means I have to also.
You remember when like other companies would try to say they were having a shortage just to like probably drive up sales? Like Dr. Pepper did it. They're like, yeah, then we might run out of Dr. Pepper because cans are short supply. It's like, yeah, only Dr. Pepper is going to run out.
I don't know. I'm thinking like a lot of things in short supply because like not many people know this. Like working at the pawn shop that I have a FFL, bro. Do you know how many people bought a gun during COVID?
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on COVID? You think people was gonna get violent? You think the war was gonna end?
I just figured it'd be better to have a gun than not.
I was gonna say a lot of people did.
Did you buy that shotgun?
Yeah, I bought a shotgun
during 2020 during the whole. You're one of them. Do it.
I had all that stimulus money. I'd kind of wanted a shotgun for a while anyway. I was like, yeah, might as well. I didn't really even pay for it. It's nice.
The government just gave you the money you've been paying back this entire time.
Honestly, they could have just gave me a shotgun. I'd have been happy. We're not doing stimulus checks. Here's a shotgun.
Or TVs. You know how many people just... It's like, oh, stimulus check, new TV money. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people did do that too.
Like, you couldn't find a TV. Like, bro, it was crazy. Like, another thing at the pawn shop, we had to, like, at the pawn shop, we had, with game consoles, we had what we kept on the floor and what we kept in the back. We probably had, like, 10 PlayStations in the back and, like, probably close to like 50 Xboxes.
Dang.
And because people was staying home all the time, they bought all of Xboxes. It was just like, hey, do you guys got a PlayStation? They're like, no, but we have like 40 Xboxes in the back. And they're like, okay, I'll take one of those.
I was gonna say all the gaming consoles were completely wiped, and in fact, some of them are still super hard to come by.
Yeah, it's true.
Everyone's becoming a gamer. It really is the end of the world, really.
Gamer or scalper. What do you guys think about scalpers? Do you think they're gonna last to the end of the year? You think everyone's gonna be able to buy the PS5?
Not by the end of this year.
Like, if you notice, like the cost of like PS5s and graphics cards are going down.
Oh yeah, I don't think though that they'll be readily available this year. Like
I'm not sure if they really will.
You don't think ever they'll really be available?
No, because I think the demand for it is going to get lower too, and they don't have to. There's the shortage, sure, but then after like everything starts like coming back to normal, people not really inside the house much anymore, they're going to be like, you know what, let's print off a bunch more of these PlayStations and Xboxes, but people are not going to buy it nearly as much. Then they're just going to be spending more money, and you know what I mean? I think they're just like, bro, why do we have to make more? I mean, you know what I mean? It's more cost effective for them.
Interesting.
I don't know.
That's a spicy hot take.
Everyone's going to PC. That's all that matters.
PC gaming, best gaming. I like
do
that.
everything on this computer.
Do you think like game companies like look at the scalpers and be like, "Wow, we could have charged that much for our system, and people actually bought it"?
I don't know. The difference between a game company and a scalper is scalper doesn't have to worry about bad PR. They like know they're gonna have bad PR. They just don't care. The game company has to be like, what are people going to think when we charge a certain amount? You know, it reflects on them how much they charge.
You could be like EA. Sorry. Sorry.
Go for it. Kind of like when Xbox was like, oh, used games? No, homie, no. You cannot.
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, guess I'll go buy a PlayStation then. And then
they did.
And then Xbox was like, wait, no, we take that back. And then everybody's just like, well, I already got my mindset to buy a PlayStation. Me and my homies already talked about it, so.
I think I remember the Xbox One had their showcase first, and they were like, "It's gonna be this expensive. You're not gonna be able to use discs. You won't be able to play any Xbox 360 games on it. You can't do that." And then PlayStation immediately afterwards was like, "We're $100 cheaper, and you can do all of this stuff." And then they're just instantly won. They won the entire generation just by doing that.
It's genius. It's next level.
And you know, because after all that, like, you know, like, I don't know, I knew you was a Xbox owner, Richie, but like a lot of things, a lot of Xbox exclusives, like say for Call of Duty, for instance, like on Xbox, Call of Duty got their stuff a month early, and on PlayStation they had to wait. And I forgot where I was going with that.
That is all.
Brain thought. That is all.
That is how Xbox won. In actuality, that's how they won.
The train stopped here.
Xbox may have lost the sales battle, but if you had Call of Duty, you could play the new maps a month early and.
And what is that worth? It's priceless, okay? You can't put a price on that. But Xbox did. $69.99.
I like how we went from New Year's resolutions and now we're talking about like the economy of like video games.
Hey,
my New Year's resolution for 2022 is to play more video games.
That's right,
bro. I'll be able to keep that.
More than
you
ever
got
before.
Yeah, you got a top last year. Can you do that?
Absolutely. just buy a really nice gaming chair. That way, with a toilet.
Oh, you never have to leave.
with a bidet on it too, so you're not just sitting in your own like sauces.
Oh gosh. That's gross. But yeah, then you'll definitely become the ultimate gamer. You know what I mean? They're just like, oh man, he's been gaming for this whole time. Does he ever use the restroom? You're like, no need.
Button.
So I have a prediction for 2022. I think we're gonna see even more subscription-based services this year. I saw a news article the other day. It said that Toyota is about to start charging you to use Remote Start, and it's like a monthly subscription.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, dude. I remember seeing they're like, oh, a couple people were able to beta test this app and stuff like that has you like turn on your car and stuff remotely, and then it's like, oh, it's going to be a subscription after like the end of the month or something stupid like that. I'm like, you're subscribing to your car.
Yeah.
What?
The only way I'm okay with doing that is if I don't own the car, right? Like if it's not my car, if I don't pay for the car, if I'm just like renting the car essentially, and that's part of the rental, okay. But like if I own the car, I should have access to every feature on that freaking car.
You know, we let EA slide too far when we were like, hey, Battlefront came out and we couldn't unlock Palpatine unless we played either 100 hours of the game or $20 in loot boxes.
Yep.
And we said, oh, we let that slide for too long. And here comes Toyota being like, let's do that too with our vehicles. You have to unlock the option to drive your own vehicle. That's where we get you. Microtransactions, dude.
You have to pay to unlock the passenger door. It's a per door. It's a per door fee.
The handle's all blocked out.
Yeah, it's got like a quarter slot, so you can put your quarters in.
Everyone, please crawl my driver's seat out. I'm kind of poor this paycheck. I can't make it the next paycheck.
I got the subscription, but I couldn't get premium for all the other doors.
Oh man, it's so true though. Like that's kind of how it is now. Like, you know, and honestly, again, I don't necessarily blame the company, but people need to stand up and just be like, no, that's not okay. That's not gonna fly.
Well, they're gonna have to stand up because they can't start their car.
I mean, I feel like we bullied Sonic the Hedgehog into making a better hedgehog, and I feel like we can do anything now.
We can do the same with Toyota. So Toyota, if you're listening, if you're one of the 3,000 people watching right now, I'm gonna need
how many people watching?
One. I'm gonna need you to get rid of that subscription-based remote start.
But like that's so dumb because like people don't use their remote starts like once a year, right?
Right.
Or do people have to remote start their car so the AC is working?
I've never had a car that could remote start. So
my entire life, the only remote starts me or my family have ever had has been, hey, let's start a car and hopefully no one steals it.
Yes. It's true. It's so true. I do that. Now I'm wondering though, like, what else can we add subscription fees to, you know? It's like your refrigerator. Would you like to open your refrigerator 5 times today? Or 10 times? With the premium package, you can open it 10 times. It's like
pretty good for diets.
Your oven, it's like it costs 25 cents per degree that you turn the temperature to.
Oh, it gotta be like some convenience, something you can't live without. Because some people are just like, oh my god, I have remote start in my car, I can't go back. So it's gotta.
My dishwasher. I gotta unlock the premium plan for my dishwasher.
Yeah, I'll laugh if they do that because I have a dishwasher that I never use. I just wash everything by hand.
I don't know what else. Your front door, your like smart locks on your house. Oh, you didn't pay your subscription? Unlock.
Sleeping comfortably, I hope. Not for long. Unlocks all the doors and windows.
You could be safe for only $19.99 a month.
You could be safe. For only $20 a month, you could be safe. You miss a payment and they start opening and closing all the doors at random.
Don't worry, I just put up all those. This house is protected by ADP stickers everywhere. Then they won't be like, oh man, I can't rob this house. He has an ADP sticker.
Dude, that's a perfect ad right there for ADP, dude. They're just like, I want to steal this person's. Oh no, gosh, ADP again? They always catch me every single time. Oh. For a subscription fee of $20 a month, you could be safe like this. Download the ADP app today.
Bro, they're gonna have like an opposite subscription for like thieves. Pay $20 to find out who didn't pay their fee this month.
You're gonna get scammer calls from India that are like, yes, so we see that your subscription to ADP has been expired. It's like, for you to log back in, please click this link right now, and then you can sign in.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got any predictions for 2022?
Richie?
Yeah. My predictions for 2022. I honestly I was thinking about this the past few days. I actually see a lot of great things happening for us in 2022 in general. I feel very optimistic about this year for some reason. I'm not sure in what sense, but there's a certain type of feeling that I got. And I can't explain it, but I just feel like everything's going to be like cool, if that makes sense. Like I feel at ease and excited, if anything else, other than before, where it's kind of like, yeah, like kind of just do my own thing type of, you know what I mean? Like for some reason, the past few days especially, I've been like, I think everything's gonna work out pretty good. I don't know. I don't know by what metric, I guess. I'm not sure if like the Cafe Vodcast is going to pop up or anything. Maybe Richie Swift as a personality, I suppose. Who knows? Maybe it's going to be Juice. Maybe Juice is going to be the true king of us all, and he's going to be like with 10 million subscribers by the end of this month alone. But the point is I don't know. I guess I just want to go on record, I guess, and say that I think 2022 is going to be our year. I don't know.
Oh no, he said it's our year.
I know. I hate to say it.
All right, before New Year's resolution stuff happened, Alki actually bought. Let me just hang it up perfectly. There you go. A whiteboard with goals on it.
Nice.
And then I had 3 friends, which 3 friends was Amy, Anthony, and Jesse. And then let's see, like Amy's goal is home cooked meals, which that's a pretty easy one. Anthony's one, we're not going to talk about Anthony's one.
Oh no.
And then Jesse didn't make one because Anthony was like, Jesse, say TikTok famous, so that can be your third goal. And Jesse's like, I don't want to pick one, and so I just wrote TikTok. So it's kind of. So that whiteboard has done nothing for me except for a single goal.
I just wanted to let you know I got a whiteboard. It hasn't done anything for me, but I got it.
Hey, it makes you feel better.
Do you pay the subscription fee to access the whole whiteboard, or do you only get that corner?
Well, no, the subscription fee is for the markers.
Oh, I see.
I gotta pay per letter.
Oof.
You never know. TikTok fame could strike at any moment. So
yeah, we should make goals, and then we should come back a year later and see how far we get in those goals.
You mean
Let's
like
go.
New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, why not? I said goals because
We've come full circle now.
I mean, I think it'd be hilarious. It'll be hilarious to talk about it. You can be like, so how far and how long did you get in your goal? Or maybe you actually did your goal and you can notice the big difference months later. What do you think?
I like it. Alright, here's my goal. I'll just drop it on you boys. 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Okay. That's
Not the cafe. Well, I mean the cafe would be fine too, but mainly my main channel.
How many views are sitting at? So I know you're not sitting at like 999 subscribers. You're just making an easy goal.
I'm at 362.
362.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm about a third of the way there, so.
Okay. You gonna do a bunch of those how-to videos?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever see
good.
those? I can't remember what it's called. It's kind of like a how-to video, but they're all like really simple things. I can't remember it was like a certain YouTube page that did it.
5-minute crafts?
I don't know.
They're the ones
No,
with
is
the really
it- is
bad
it-
ones.
No, I think he's talking about the ones where it's just like how to open a bottle cap, and it's just like, and then like that's the end.
that one guy from TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the crafts be like, it's like how to take off the water bottle, and he's just like,
and look how far that brought him. Like,
gosh, dude. Here you are. Here I am thinking, what's the next creative thing that I can do? What's the next best thing? And here comes this man being like, I'm going to open this water bottle, stare at the camera, and I'm going to be more famous and rich than all of you combined.
Listen,
That's true.
listen. People like simple things. Simple things make people not question it and stuff like that.
That's why they
Like-
like me.
Huh?
What was that, baby girl?
Oh, I just said that's why they like me.
Hey.
Sorry, continue. But so I guess I'll give my goal then.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's.
You said this was for the year, right? Or
for the next 2 days.
for the
I'm
next
just,
2
I'm
days?
just kidding. If you haven't accomplished it in 2 days, then feel bad, I guess. I'm just.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to have to blow up the next 2 days. I'm kidding. But here, this was something that I actually wrote down as my New Year's resolution. But yeah, because here's my super hot take. Right, I want to give you a hot take real quick. New Year's resolutions are probably one of the best things that like humanity has ever created.
Wait a second.
Hold up, that's illegal. What are you doing?
Hey, Chad, can you please clip the part where you said New Year's resolutions are stupid? Richie Mom's about to put him on blast.
Just be like Richie at the beginning of the podcast, 20 minutes later. But this was a goal of mine for the year, and that is to do one video for YouTube, at least one video a month for YouTube.
Doesn't count, by the way, fool.
Why does it not count?
I don't know.
The
I thought you
reason-
were gonna make your own channel. Are you gonna do one for this?
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Are you gonna make your own? Bro, you have your own YouTube channel. I ain't following.
Richie Swift
Yeah, I was
is
gonna
more famous than I am, bro.
barely.
He's got like 500 plus subscribers.
No, I do not have 500. I have 449.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's not that big of a deal. But I was gonna say on Twitch I've been popping off recently. I don't know how, but I got to 60 now, so that's pretty cool.
Let's go.
But- Point is because I'm a YouTube man. I love YouTube. That's where I feel the most comfortable.
Same.
And so I told myself at least one video for each month, and I made it specific that way because I don't want to say, for instance, 12 videos this year, because if I do 4 just this month alone, and then don't do anything for like 3 months, and then do another, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, if I have at least one per month, then they'll give me enough consistency to kind of go throughout the year. Because I'm pretty sporadic with it, to be honest.
He just spends 1 week making 12 videos.
Schedules them for once a month.
I don't know, man, but either way, that's probably my biggest goal, I suppose, when it pertains to this. I have like a bunch of other goals, but I think this is probably the more meaningful and specific one for this very moment. But
I like that. All right, John, what's your goal?
What's my goal? I feel like I should make the most. I'm thinking about this. I got 2 goals here, but like I feel like one's too easy. Like, let's do the controversial lose weight goal. Can your boy lose weight? Do it count if I lose like 5 pounds?
Absolutely, it counts.
I was gonna say, yeah. What I did for that, because I have a weight loss one too. What I did is kind of similar to my video one, is where I said lose 5 pounds a month. And the reason why I did that for myself is because, on average you can lose like 1 to 2 pounds a week. So lowballing it to 5 per month can mean that I don't go, oh, I need to lose 50 pounds for the year. And then by the time it gets to July, I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't lose a single pound. That's okay. I'll lose the 50 in the end of the year. But I don't know.
Last week.
Just make small goals for yourself, and then that'll be like easier.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Then you're gonna be like you're gonna go 100% one week, and you're just gonna be tired next week.
Yeah. But I don't know. Anywho, continue. Sorry. Apologies. Continue.
Oh no, that's it. I think that's what it. I think me doing the cliche. Oh, I'm gonna lose weight.
I like it. You want to go to the gym together? I heard there's some great New Year's membership packages.
I mean,
I freaking love when gyms and people just take advantage of New Year's.
like, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym. Loads of Pokemon. I mean, it's been something I've been thinking about for a while, so it's not just a New Year's thing. Like, I remember me talking to Corbin one time about how people randomly wants to wants to put me on their football team because they just see this big, huge, fat dude about 6'4", just standing minding his own business, and I actually said yes to a guy for the first time ever, and I'm gonna go check it out this Saturday. So
hey,
you gonna see what that's about.
Nice. Let's go.
that'd be cool. It's super funny because I remember a long time ago seeing a news reporter go to, and they're talking about pretty much athletes, professional athletes and stuff. And they're like, oh yeah, the average like football player is significantly faster than the average man. And they're like, all right, here's a news reporter dude. And he's like, I want you to run, against a linebacker and stuff like that and see how fast you guys are in comparison to the stopwatches, the whole camera thing, whatever. You could even see the shadow of a person, like, so you see them both running at the same time in the same track type of thing. And this guy was like you said, like 6 something, and he was a hefty dude. Like, he looked like he was chunky because, he was a linebacker. He's in defense. And this guy was smoking this like average like reporter dude who didn't look like he was overweight. He didn't look like he was scrawny or anything, but like this linebacker was just like zooming past him. And it's just like, holy crap. I don't know why it made me think about that, but it's just like, yeah, even the people who look like they're like oh, you're sitting in your couch being like, bro, there's a fat person in football, what the heck? And it's like, yeah, he's significantly faster than you. But I don't know, I just think
John's gonna get
football
fast.
and stuff like that.
He's gonna be so
John's
fast.
gonna get scarily fast.
All
That's
right,
what I'm trying
Corbin,
to say.
we're gonna race.
Oh no. Can I drive the moped?
By the end of the year, John's gonna be lightning fast.
I don't like
I
to
hope
run.
so.
Nice.
Hot take, I don't like running.
Hotter take, running's cool.
Whoa. There's something like pretentious about a lot of runners. I run. I have fancy shoes and short shorts. I don't know. All right. Well, that seems like
I
a
love
good.
the pretentious runners.
That seems like a good note to end it on. I don't know what you boys think. Did you have any more comments you want to make? Predictions for the year before we wrap up?
All right, which celebrity's gonna die?
Oh gosh.
No.
No.
I don't want to. I don't want to wish death upon any of them, so I won't say.
Well, it's not like you're wishing for it to happen. You just. I'm not going to say
Predictions.
that.
All right.
And I'm just gonna throw it out here. The Queen, she's going.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Oh man, the Queen. All right.
I think it might be.
Here's a bold one for you. there was a guy who came out with a rap song recently about drive and about power. Yeah.
Just end the live stream right now. Just end it. Just end it right now. Just roll the credits at this point. Okay.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
And
Jason Momoa in a plane crash. But not in the same plane. Their planes are going to hit each other.
I sure hope this doesn't age poorly.
The planes dies, and Jason Momoa and The Rock lives.
It's like freaking GTA God mode or something. You just crash the planes. You see like this guy just T-posing as he's falling down.
They hit the ground. It causes like an earthquake, but they walk away.
They're the ones that start the San Andreas Fault earthquake that finally disconnects California from the rest of the U.S.
That sounds like a plot to a movie.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Jason Momoa fall out of a crashing plane and single-handedly
wasn't The Rock in that movie about the fault line?
Yeah, San Andreas.
Yeah.
So it'd only be fitting if he actually caused it in real life.
Here's a good prediction. How many movies is Rock's going to be in this year?
I don't know, but they're all going to be set in the jungle.
I'm gonna set my number 6.
I'm going to say he might be in 7 movies, 2 of which will probably be bigger ones, like bigger names like Disney and such.
6 of them going to be Fast and Furious.
No, he said he's not doing those anymore, didn't he?
Was he ever in them?
Yeah, he's been in like the last 4, 5.
Oh, I don't know.
I think the last 4. Yeah, he's a big part.
But yeah, I think, when does the Black Adam movie come out? Because I think he's been talking about that one recently. Is that coming out this year?
Yeah, I think it is.
So that's at least one right there. But then he'll kind of sneak in one, like, Red Notice or something, kind of sneaks in there. Like, comes out of nowhere because it's a Netflix movie, you know what I mean? Fortnite, of course.
He's a cameo.
Fortnite
the movie.
Oh my gosh, dude. I remember seeing that live. I saw that live, and I started laughing, and I remember my chat was just like, why are you laughing? That's cool. And I'm like, are you serious? Anywho, we've seen The Rock appear in Fortnite. I was just like, okay, that's weird.
No, it's cool. Why are you laughing?
Ooh, Corbin making a prediction that, what's that homeboy? I can't remember the name. Played Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds.
He said he's gonna. That was his prediction.
Oh yeah, he's in Fortnite.
I mean,
absolutely he is. He's the other dude in the mask. The scientist.
I don't know about Fortnite lore.
It's not confirmed, but the voice sounds exactly the same. I'm like, that's Ryan Reynolds.
Another person that should probably show up in Fortnite is Danny DeVito.
Oh my gosh.
I would put all my life savings to buy that Danny DeVito skin. And right now, my life savings consist of 81 cents.
Let's go.
You hear this? Epic Games, you can have this 81 cents.
And they come in through the TV monitor and go, and just take it from your hand. Here's your Danny DeVito skin juice.
Oh, man. All right. Well, those are some good predictions. Those are some good, good guesses, good goals. And we'll see how this video ages, I guess.
Oof.
Thanks so much to KingJuice for being on here tonight, checking out the Vodcast with us. Thanks to you at home for watching. Be sure to drop this video a like, leave us a comment, share it with your friends. I don't know. Do all the fun things. And we hope it's a great 2022. Peace out, world.
Yeah, absolutely. See ya, everyone.
Bye.